Week 7 of the NFL season is here. Back with another episode of the Water Boys. Episode 6, I believe. I don't know. I'm going to lose track of that number so fast. It was a pretty wild week in the NFL, I think. Everybody didn't see everything coming that came. Other than that, how are you guys feeling about your teams?
Oh, don't even get me started.
That's all right.
You're going to lead off with that? I didn't know you were going with that. Because we're about to have a little segment here called Glazing with Duddy. So,
Oh, we're not ready to glaze yet. All right. We can wait
yeah,
to
I think
glaze.
we're glazing. I think we're glazing right now.
Oh, we're going to
So-
glaze right now? All right.
Yeah, the boys are balling right now. There's an aura.
Rip.
There's an aura right there now in that team. I mean, we're getting everything out of Jalen Ramsey you could have ever wanted and more. Broderick Jones gave up no sacks to Myles Garrett. We've been waiting for that guy to have a breakout game, to have something to show us that he's actually that tackle, that first-round tackle talent. We got it this week. DK starting to stretch the field. Perk Rogers balling. No sacks this week at all on Aaron Rodgers. Who saw that coming against a pretty good defensive front from the Browns?
When's the disclaimer come in?
This is when it's coming right now. So, Steelers in previous years, this week is the letdown. This is the letdown week, right? It's that overlooked game. It's Cincy with Joe Flacco. It's the icy hot bowl. It's two quarterbacks over 40. This is the second game in the NFL ever with two quarterbacks over 40. You know the last one?
Couldn't tell you.
I believe it was Tom Brady and Drew Brees. So
This one's going to come very underwhelming to that one, huh?
well, we're it's either the icy hot bowl or the battle of the Yunks. So get ready for it. Tomorrow night on Prime Video. If you don't got it, get it. You're not gonna want to miss it. But I'm expecting a letdown from the Steelers here. This is that letdown game. I'm not saying we're gonna lose, but that's what I'm expecting.
Well, that glaze turned really awful.
Because I've been here too many times. This is that game where we don't look like everything that's been leading up to it.
Well, this wasn't the real disclaimer. We're glazing now. But this is coming from the man who didn't even want Aaron Rodgers on his team. Rodgers on his team. This man wanted to trot out Mason Rudolph.
No, I wanted to trot out Justin Fields. And boy, am I happy I was wrong.
Yeah.
Boy, am I happy I was wrong.
Right.
You heard it here first. He wanted... Who was it?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
I didn't stutter.
Negative 10 passing yards, Justin Fields.
He's had 2 games under 50 passing yards this year. Yeah.
That's horrendous.
We can't go from Glaze to the Jets, right? We can't do that.
No, we can't.
Well, it's the worst team in football.
Well, we'll go to Sunday night. We'll go to old Arrowhead Stadium, where the yellow flag only flies if you're not wearing the red color.
Oh, God, get over it.
No, I don't care. The refs didn't cost us that game at all. But they got caught in a lie. Telling the reporters after the game that the touchdown that they took away from Goff on the first drive of the game didn't come from New York. Goff and Campbell say otherwise.
Well, they were told otherwise as well. Explicitly stated that.
Well, they said the refs said that.
Right, that's what I mean. It's not like...
I saw a video where Goff was talking to the ref after the play, and
Yeah, I saw
he
that.
said, did it come from upstairs? And ref nods, so I don't really know. I don't know what's going on. I think it's an ugly look for the NFL. Refs can't be out here. Just tell it to everybody straight. If it came from New York, it came from New York. Who gives a shit? Should New York be buzzing stuff down like that? No, they shouldn't. But that's a different argument for a different day. It is what it is. Lions didn't play their best football. And had a costly drop by the guy who never drops the football. So instead of 202 on the Jugs machine, I bet it was 302 this week. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. Whatever. A game in Arrowhead is a game in Arrowhead.
Yeah, it's a tough place to play. That's for sure.
Mahomes
It's
finally
tough.
gets one on Goff. Ooh, finally. Took him long enough.
It's his first win over golf.
Yep.
Wow,
That's a good stat.
that's a good stat.
Oh, we
crazy.
do lose BB for the week. After he
It's a rough one.
beat Juju up. Picture that will live in infamy of Juju on the ground looking like he's crying. And then the picture of him all bloodied afterwards. He did what everybody else in the NFL wanted to do, and that's smack Juju in his mouth.
Can't say I blame him. And Juju, I don't feel like was like that. I mean, he was kind of corny when he was on the Steelers, but
Well,
it
that's why
wasn't
nobody
that.
likes him.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he
mean,
was corny.
He's
Yeah.
still corny.
He is still corny.
Yeah, it's who he is. Multiple NFL players, veterans, and current players have come out and said that they're a-okay with it. So he must still be rubbing people the wrong way.
There was a Colts linebacker that just said Brian Branch did what everybody else wanted to do.
Yeah, there's Zaire Franklin.
So there's
So,
Zaire Franklin.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, the sentiment's definitely out there that people don't like Juju, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he got what he deserved through a cheap shot. And that's another thing about the refs not throwing flags. If you're not going to police the game, guess who's going to police the game?
Players.
The players. And you don't want that.
Nope.
Yeah,
I mean-
but typically, or very rarely, does it go after games. I think if he would have retaliated immediately, it would have been a lot less. It would have been blown over by now.
Yeah, but do you agree that if this was a 1 o'clock game and it happened after the game, you know, when they're just shuffling games through,
Goes
nobody
on,
probably would have
yeah.
noticed.
Immediately, no. It would have eventually came out. I think the same result would have happened, but the media attention wouldn't be there.
That's true. There's cameras everywhere nowadays.
Everywhere. Yeah. See it all the time. So
I don't know. I'm not worried about the boys. Never worried about the boys. Not with Danny Campbell in charge. Haven't lost back-to-back games in like 3 years. Ain't starting now.
No.
it's a tough one.
And the Buccaneers are really banged up. I mean, they don't have a receiver core right now. It
What you mean they
It's
got
at home.
MVP Tez Johnson?
one of my favorite stories of the year so far. That was just a great little story there. Tez is hilarious. He's a funny dude, and he's also Bo Nix's brother. Like what?
What? What are you talking about? I missed that one.
You missed that one? Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
Bo Nix's family adopted Tez Johnson.
Yep.
Like for real, for real?
For real, for real.
Yeah, for real, for real, yeah.
For real, for real. So-
What?
Yeah, dude. So
Yo,
crazy.
this story is wild. Yo, that guy is hilarious.
Yeah, it was great. Best story of the year so far, I think.
Definitely the funniest.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
How about them Eagles down there, son?
Yeah, I guess it's time for me to go.
Is it always sunny in Philadelphia or what?
It's not. It hasn't been sunny past couple weeks. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Outside of saying they've been playing like shit, which obviously everyone can see that, but I think it's really hard to figure out what's happening. There's always so much noise in Philadelphia. You never know what's true and what's fake. So I think that's the hardest thing to decipher. Like, are they really shitty, or is just shit happening that we don't know about? But yeah, not even losing to the Giants. They lost to the Giants like 27-24, whatever. But they got embarrassed on Thursday night, and that was the first time I've seen them get embarrassed. I don't know. I think it's 3 or 4 years now. It's been a while since they've got smacked like that. And on top of it, you drop a game in the division that you cannot drop. So hopefully they reel, but my confidence has definitely dropped them. Definitely not as confident as you are over there in Detroit. I can tell you that.
So I got a question. Did this meeting happen between Barkley, Hurts, and Brown?
Yeah, he clarified that he.
Sure. I'm not sure about
Yeah.
the clarification.
Yeah,
on that.
the report came out that they met in a parking lot after the facility. That it was not scheduled. They didn't like set it up to meet. Immediately after the game, he didn't want to answer a question about it, and then later said, "Yes, we met in the parking lot. I didn't want to talk about blah blah blah." So it
That's
happened.
that's revisionist history. He definitely said, no, I don't recall that meeting happening.
Yeah, and then he tweeted out the next day that it did happen. You didn't see
That's
that?
not the same. That's still not the same, though. Something's going on with A.J. Brown.
But something's been going on with AJ Brown since he's gotten there.
Yeah,
So that
that's
for
the
me,
problem.
but
Maybe
so
time to trade him away.
he's not getting traded. They signed him twice already to multiple extensions. Like they're
Why
just
wouldn't you
he's,
trade him?
he's not going anywhere
Why wouldn't you trade him?
because they've gotten this far with him. Why would you get rid of him?
So? There's always a
I
time
don't.
to move on.
I think a couple of reasons. I think his trade value would not be what people think it is.
Yeah,
I
third
think
rounder.
he got traded from Tennessee because of chronic knee issues, and I don't expect him to be playing in the NFL as long as other players typically would be. And I think that's part of his frustration for why he's frustrated right now because he knows he doesn't expect to play very long, so he needs to perform right away.
He's got like 3 years left on his deal.
Yeah, it'll be like 30. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's a 30-year-old retirement. Be 30, 31 by that contract.
We'd like
So-
almost retirees over here. So
Right. But to answer your question, I don't think he's going anywhere. Everyone says it's AJ. I don't know. He seems like it's his temperament. It's who he is. I think someone on a different podcast said something about it. Just this, it's who he is. You deal with it, and if you don't want to trade him, but I think they're willing with living with it. They've been 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. Like, you're not trading your top receiver.
Top. What? What's he done this year? He's done nothing.
Their offense hasn't done nothing this year. I don't think it's an AJ problem.
Smitty's outproducing him easy.
Yeah, for now. We've seen it. It happens.
Like I said,
Think about it. Think about it. 2 years ago, he set the record for 7 straight games, 125 yards catch receiving. Like, it's working.
Yeah, but this isn't a what did you do 2 years ago league. This is a what have you done for me lately.
No, I agree. I'm just saying from the perspective of trading him, like, it's worked with him. They just got to figure out how to get it back on track.
Well, I hope they do.
Sucks.
Well, actually,
Same.
I hope they don't. But
Yeah,
I think that leads right into just the overall state of the league. Just we don't have a world beater this year. Definitely no world beater this year. I think everybody's trying to make the case for somebody to be a world beater because we're not used to having a world beater. I don't know. I think this is the best. I think this is the best for the NFL. Parity is always good for any league. This is why this is a problem the NBA runs into. You know, it's always the same 4 teams at the end. Nobody wants to watch that product. It's boring. I definitely think that there's going to be some jockeying going on here in the next few weeks, so it might show us a different picture.
yeah, 100%. And you know, it more so than any other year that I can remember in my lifetime. This feels like the Lombardi's up for grabs this year. I mean, every single week you're going out there, it's a bloodbath. You know, I've been quoted on this podcast as saying that I'm not going to bet against the Chargers all year, right? Because they look great those first couple games. Then they have what the fuck happened? Now they're piling up injuries at the running back position. Now I'm like, I don't think they're going to beat the next team in front of them. You know, so it's like who's going to emerge here from this, and who's going to have the great season and then mess up in the playoffs. You know, I mean, this is going to be a fun year to watch the NFL, and I think this is a year that the NFL can go ahead and bring in a bunch more fans. You know, people on the fringe that weren't really watching games, now they are because their team may have a chance, whereas they didn't in previous years. So I hope the league capitalizes on that and just helps grow this sport even more because I'm in love. I'm in love with this year. So
Sorry,
it's been a great
you're
year.
out of this one.
Yeah, Cleveland's out of this one. So is the Jets. But
the Jets are out of it. Yeah, the Dolphins are out. There's a few of them that are out, but less than usual. I will say I got a take on this. I think the regular season will be filled with parity more than what we are typically used to seeing. I think when we get down to the Final Four, it's going to be more than likely the same Final Four that we've been seeing. We're gonna have a Chiefs. We're gonna have a Bills. We're gonna have two random teams now of the NFC. 'Cause that's typically what happens in the NFC. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by the time we get whittled down in the playoff term. Like, damn, it's still the same four teams.
Yeah, but
think
the
we're gonna
Bills
see
look
it.
like the
don't
Bills look like ass this week against Atlanta.
That's all right.
Atlanta got beat by 30 by Carolina. Like, this is crazy.
I don't.
Chicago's beating Washington.
Yeah, I don't think Washington's as good.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I think we have this year is a bunch of good teams with some major flaws.
Yes.
And when you have a major flaw, these coaches are way too good in this league. They'll scheme it up, and whoever can scheme better is going to be the better team. Whereas, back in the years past, it was Mahomes. You can't scheme against him, so you just go. He just runs all over you. Same with Josh Allen. And I just don't. I think both teams they have very well. I think Josh Allen is a weakness and a strength on that Bills team right now.
I'd agree with it.
And
He's gambling.
why we're not giving the ball to James Cook is beyond me. Beyond.
You're telling me about to trade him in the fantasy.
Dude, like, what are we doing?
Jesus.
I watched that game Monday night, and like it's the same song and dance every year. You see Josh Allen looking bewildered on the sideline, like deer in the headlights, like this, all game long as he's on the sideline. And I'm like, man, I don't think he's got that dog in him. He ain't got that dog in him at all.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I think, but also the other aspect of the scheming or coaching is just going to be experience. And I think you'll have some hot teams like the Commanders last year. Like, sure, they got in, they beat up a injury-riddled Lions team, but they weren't.
Well, who'd they beat after that?
Nobody.
Oh, who'd they beat before that?
The Bucks.
Yeah,
So, like,
there's definitely going to be a hot team. The AFC's going to have a hot team. Well, and it's going to be the Colts.
think the Colts can be hot all season like that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. That's the scary part about the Colts being hot right now is you don't want to be that hot too early. Can you capture that?
Who dropped Daniel Jones in our league, by the way? Our fantasy league, because I got him somehow.
It'd be me.
Oh.
What travels? Yeah. A run game travels. They got Jonathan Taylor. Dude is a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Monster.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's early to say that.
See,
I think they're clearly the best team they've seen right now, but being hot early is not always what you want.
I understand that, but I think where my curiosity peaks more though are these teams that are like 3-3, 2-3.
Mm-hmm.
What, Denver?
Like,
I think
who's
going to
come out of this pack? Who's going to come out of this pack? Because a couple teams are going to come out of this pack. Like looking at here.
Well, let's break it down a little bit.
At 3-3. You got the Chiefs at 3-3. You got the Panthers at 3-3. You got the Commanders at 3-3. Can any of those teams come out of that? Can the Panthers do something? They're showing some life. I know.
Yeah.
All
I know. I know.
That.
I agree. But I agree with you because I've watched them. I've watched them play every week, and like they look good when they play too. It's not like they're just beating shitty teams or like getting lucky. Like they look good when they're rolling. They're good.
Well, they'll have like 2 drives where they look good, and then they'll have a drive where Bryce Young throws a stupid interception. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah. It's 5'8", can't see a blind.
And here's the thing with Carolina too. Here, you got a guy like Rico freaking Dowdle, who comes in and just helps you win games for 2 weeks while Chubby Hubbard is out. So, but now
not gonna play again.
What do you mean? He's gonna come back this week? They're saying it's gonna be a 50% snap share.
My ass, it's gonna be a.
That's everything I've read. It's gonna be nothing different.
I will believe it when I see it.
I think they ride the hot hand.
You telling me they're gonna bench Dowdle after those 2 performances?
If they do,
they deserve to lose every game for the rest of the season. If they do that, I hope they don't win.
We'll see, but that's what I'm reading
right now. His past 2 games. Sorry, go ahead.
He's in the top 5 for rushing yards.
Yeah, he has more rushing yards than Saquon from those 2 games.
His last 2 games, he averaged 9 yards per carry against the Dolphins and 6.1 against the Cowboys.
Look, he ain't beating up on good defenses. I get it, but you are you aren't benching that guy. You aren't giving him a 50% snap. No way. Chuba's taking the back seat.
What they should do, who was it? They had Jonathan Stewart and gosh, I don't remember back.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. This years ago.
Yeah, they had like 500 carries combined that season. It was
that guy?
ridiculous. They were just running the ball. I can't remember the other guy's name.
We got the Bears 3-2, the Vikings 3-2.
Yeah, how does
Falcons
it,
3-2.
how does it feel that you're a bye week away from being tied with the Bears for the division?
Whatever.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
I mean, we're the best division in football. The last 2 years, this was never going to be an easy division to win.
Just
But
Ben
are you
Johnson got
shocked
the
at the
juice.
Bears? They're-
No, I
No.
don't believe in the Bears. I don't believe in this nonsense. I don't care. Caleb Williams is not good.
I'd agree.
They got a
But-
favorable schedule. They might be looking real good. They got the Saints, Ravens, Bengals, Giants.
Saints are no walkovers, though, man. They're bad
I don't think they're-
football team, but they play hard. A team plays hard.
I agree with you, but
Spencer
they just,
Rattler plays his ass off.
they just don't got the talent.
I
Got a
get
lot of
it.
respect. I got a lot of respect for Rattler.
Ravens, but Lamar will be back for that game probably.
For which game?
The Bears-Ravens game 2 weeks ago.
Ravens, 2 weeks, yeah.
And I said it last week, and I'll say it this week. If we can get to 5-1 this week, it's pretty much our division.
Dude, it's insane that anybody's still picking the Ravens to win that division. The fact that they were still the betting favorite going into this week
It's crazy.
is absolutely mind-blowing
Yeah,
and stupid. And it's just
That's-
baiting people to put money on them.
it is. I saw a piece today though said that if the Bengals beat the Steelers tomorrow, that it's really more of the Bengals division than it is the Ravens.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The Bengals
Yeah.
are 2-4. Anybody that's
Yeah.
2-4 right now better be playing their asses off because they can win their division.
Right.
Because
Agreed.
there's nobody out here beating everybody up.
Hey, the Giants. They're
And it's not
2-4.
even like there's a good team out there just that has like lost just a game, you know? Just taking that 1 week.
The Steelers?
No.
No, I mean the
Justin
game we
Fields
did
hung
last.
30 on you. We're not.
Yeah, wasn't the first game of the year? I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
it's week 1.
Sam Darnold beat you.
Yeah, he did beat us, but they're also leading their division right now.
Yeah, which is stupid to me because everybody has a recipe on how to beat Sam Darnold.
I'm sorry, they're tied with their division right now. They're 4-2.
Why are we not blitzing the hell out of Sam Darnold? Everybody should be sending 6 at that guy. Every play.
Dude, they have a plus 49 point differential. They're
Oh,
playing good ball.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, the
Yeah, to
tape
be
is out there
fair-
on how to beat Darnold, and I don't understand why it's not happening.
Their plus 49 came from 2 games.
And that was
Oh.
what was that game 2? Was that game 3 for us? I think it was game
Holy.
Game 2. Game 2.
2. Right. I mean,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. That what I'm starting to feel now is we're starting to gel, right? You have a game where Aaron Rodgers doesn't get sacked. You've got a defense that's ball hawking. I would love to go back and play that game now. I think it's a whole different ball game now.
Damn. The Eagles have a -1 point differential.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. It's been real rough.
The Indianapolis Colts have a plus 78 point differential.
Yeah.
Best in the league, it's got to be.
They got to be the best team in the ball right now, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
I think they.
Who's their loss against?
It wasn't a pretty one, I don't believe.
No, it wasn't.
That's the
I know
Rams.
that.
It
That's the
wasn't.
Rams.
Oh, then yeah. Yeah,
Look,
I would say that
They
I
haven't
mean,
beat any good team.
like, yeah.
Broncos
Yeah. Broncos
might be their
I
best
think
win.
good. Yeah.
Cardinals maybe.
Hey, we
Yeah,
finally
Cardinals, ugh.
finally we have all divisions that we don't have a division where it's a negative point differential anymore. So, or all teams have negative point differential.
What do you mean? All teams have negative? Oh,
Last
who
week
was
we
that?
did.
Was that the AFC South?
No, it was the AFC North.
It is North, yeah.
Yeah.
All
Now,
last year, the Ravens had to have positive last year.
I'm saying up until this week. last week, the AFC
you
North
guys were
was
negative.
we were
Yeah, I
negative.
see
We
that,
are
yeah.
now plus 12. So, and we won 23-9 this week. So if that gives you anything there.
Yeah, you have the Bengals who have a negative 80.
Yeah.
Does you? So
And they're
that's my
2-4.
question. That's my question for the one-loss teams or two-loss teams is, especially one-loss teams, is just what's your future schedule look like? And
We
Colts
got
have a
bangers
decent-looking
coming up.
schedule.
you got bangers. You got Packers, Colts, Chargers, Bengals. I don't know when Joe Burrow's coming back. I don't think he'll be back by
Nah,
then.
December.
December, yeah.
They said at the
Bears,
earliest.
Bills.
I don't believe that.
You really, your schedule is not bad after that stretch, though. Besides the Ravens twice at the end of the year. And look at the Colts.
Be good games.
Yeah, we got Packers, Colts, Chargers. That's a stretch right there. 3
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
You know,
So this
then
game, this week's game is big for you. You
Yeah.
don't want to drop it. Can't drop it.
I'm really ready to get in that. Right now, I feel like I'm ready to get in the teeth of that schedule, but we'll see
Yeah.
after this week.
Okay, so I mean that kind of leads into trades.
Yeah.
Is anybody out here gonna make a trade? And I'll just give you my take on NFL trades. I think they're all pointless. They're all stupid in season. Not really have we seen an in-season trade that's like, ooh, that's made somebody that much better. And I mean, you see like weird corners and weird defensive ends get traded. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, like it's another. What? How many years has it been? 3 now that we're looking for a wide receiver.
I heard I heard a wide receiver was available.
Yeah, who?
George Pickens.
How'd I know you were gonna say that, you fucking asshole? Yeah, I don't get the trade there. That was so bad on our part. But the guy wasn't happy. I don't think he'd be happy currently where we're at right now.
Why?
I just don't think he would be. It's all about him. It's not about the team.
It's
not about the team with
that's
us.
unfairly given George Pickens, but
We didn't utilize his skill set at all.
who did you
Arthur
have
Smith's
throwing him the
offense.
ball?
Yeah, but Arthur Smith's offense isn't. I mean, we're starting to see it grow now, but like where it was at last year, no, it wasn't going to happen. He was never going to be happy in that system. Literally, all we did was run him up and down the field, and that was basically all he did. That guy is a beast over the middle. We've all seen it now. We've all seen it with CeeDee Lamb going out. I mean, he may carry the ball with one arm like a loaf of fucking bread, but
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
tries to like jump into people, but I mean, that guy's a fucking ball. He's a baller, dude. I'm pissed we got rid of him, but you know, because here's the thing: we've released now that we're looking for a wide receiver, and you know, it's gonna be, you know, right up until the trade deadline, where we end up with somebody's
Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers, or I mean, even if it's Rashid Shaheed, I'm not really that happy. You know,
Whoa, why? What? That's a
yeah,
burner.
he is a burner. He is a burner, and I think that would help DK a lot. But it's not who I'm looking for. I want Olave.
What do you mean you want Olave? He doesn't play football. He throws up
Yeah.
gang signs.
I want
Throwing
AJ
'em
Brown. I want that picture of AJ Brown and DK Metcalf together on the field, bro. It's not realistic. I know. That's why I'm not good in the trade department.
Well, it's not. It's not that it's not realistic. That's not a good pairing. They're the same receiver.
Yeah.
You need a speedster.
Mm-hmm.
You need to let DK work the middle.
Yeah.
Because he's got the speed once he's got the ability for those yards after catch. We've seen it already this year.
Yeah.
In
He's a
Dublin.
big body.
So
You need someone for the defense to be afraid to go over the top.
yeah.
Why are you guys using the best receiver in the NFL, Roman Wilson, though?
Dude, from what
He must not be developing.
No, it's he can't learn the playbook is what I'm hearing. I've seen a couple different takes on this, and he's not able to catch up with his playbook. And
That's
if you
shocking.
And if you can't catch up with an Arthur Smith playbook, you're not NFL ready.
Well, he was used to the 1970s fullback guy.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah.
And that's where he came out of. I mean, we're all Michigan boys here. That's where he came
Yeah.
out of. So
Yeah, we're not going to talk about Michigan on this podcast.
Yeah.
Ain't got enough time for
Started.
that.
Yeah, no, we don't. Jesus.
we'll start a different podcast for that one. But
Yeah, I don't see
But yeah,
any
trades.
trades that
So
are going to do anything
I
significant.
don't. I always like the trades just to talk about them. I do
I mean,
agree to
your team's
take
gonna
that.
wheel and deal, so
They didn't last year,
They
so
got wheel deal.
we'll see. I think that they need to because they have no edge, especially with Darius Smith just retiring. Yeah, two edge on IR. Yeah, like we're cooked and they're not doing anything. So I'm a little nervous about that. It's a fun topic, but I do agree to take that. It's minimal return on most of these trades, and most of the time they swing and miss, and then they end up being on our team next year anyway. So it's like, what's
They're all rentals.
it was
Nobody's
a
trading
waste
for
of time.
it's like
Right.
fantasy trades in real life.
It kind of is, and usually it's like for what fifth, sixth round picks, old picks, not even really worth that much anyways, unless the team gets lucky and hits. Like it's all wash. So,
Yeah.
but it's good talk. I can tell you the Eagles need to make some deals, but
I mean, realistically, who gets traded?
Like I said, it's like a random defensive end.
right,
It's like a random corner. Okay, I will say the is his name Greg? Greg Newsom?
Yeah, Greg Newsom.
yeah,
I'll say
yeah.
that's a pretty significant trade for in season.
Yeah.
But they traded this. See, this is why it doesn't make sense to me. They traded for Greg Newsom, but they traded the corner that they just gave a deal to get Greg Newsom. It's like, what was the
Who's on
point?
who's on an expiring contract?
Right. So obviously they didn't like something about this corner that they had just
Right.
signed to a deal. So why did you sign him to the deal? Like, none of this makes sense to me.
Well, then you trade him for a rental. That if he plays good, do you want to re-sign that guy? You're just gonna walk and have to try to find another corner in 6 months. Like,
I mean, I guess I get the Jags going all in. But
Duval.
No, you know what? That was a shocker for me last week. I didn't expect. They got
I mean, you're having the best.
man,
You're having
manhandled
the
by the
best season
Seahawks.
in the last 10 years. I mean, I guess you gotta throw something at it.
Yeah, but see, is that going? Yeah, I get. Is
Yeah,
that
but now
going
you're
all
gonna
in?
go have
though?
10 bad seasons. I
Right.
don't get it.
Right. And then you're also handcuffing yourself, so like you're all in this season, and then it falls apart. Now what?
Y'all
So-
get fired. Anybody have a clear MVP or an MVP that they see out there?
Bake show, baby.
I ain't going with Bake Show, no way.
Who else is balling like Baker?
It's Danny Dimes right now. It's Danny Dimes right now. Sorry, just is.
That's your favorite?
Right now?
I mean, I got him as a Kim Kardashian Player of the Year. Comeback. But
I never heard that before.
He's not. He can't get the Comeback Player of the Year award.
I know because he wasn't injured last year, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
came back from Brian Dable. So.
What's silly about that is that FanDuel has him on the Comeback Player of the Year like odds. Like he can't even win it. And they're promoting that.
I haven't seen that. That's crazy that they are promoting that.
Okay, let me rephrase this. He technically cannot win it. I think they can still give him the award, but they came out like a year or two ago and like redefined the criteria.
Yes.
I don't think it's like the solid criteria that you absolutely have to use, but like they're trying not to use it on people like Danny Dimes.
Which makes sense. I get it because he's just ass. So
Right. You can't just
Yeah.
come
He was
back
on-
from
he
being
was
ass.
he was on a terrible team. I mean,
So there's a bunch of players on a terrible team.
yeah, I know.
right. I agree with the Bake Show. I think the future will hold Patrick Mahomes and as the MVP. Personally, I think it's part. You know how this goes. You know how the media works. I think if it came down to it, and it was Bake Show or Patty, they're going to give it to Patty.
If Patty doesn't win his division,
I think
Can
Patty's
he-
going to win his division.
can he be in the MVP talk? You think Kansas City's gonna win that division?
Yeah.
I don't think.
You watch-
I don't think it's that easy.
I don't think it's that easy either, but have you watched the Chargers play the past couple weeks?
Yeah, cool. Denver's
Yeah.
played decent ball
I agree.
until the Jets game.
Yeah, so I mean, but I think it's their division. But it's a good question though, because like, how many MVPs have not won the division?
Probably
That-
0.
Yeah, that's a solid
Not gonna look
criteria.
it up,
To,
I mean,
I'm
did
sure
you guys
not
see that
many,
meme
if
of
any.
the? Did you guys see that meme of the? the last like 3 or 4 games that the Jets and Broncos have played, it's all been like horrendous scores, low scores, and it was the caption on it was like the next Denver Broncos New York Jets game should be aired on the Weather Channel at 3:30 in the morning.
No,
I've
but
not,
go ahead.
I've not seen that, but it's
Well,
trash.
What I will say is that they need to give it time. They got to get another quarterback. Obviously, Justin Fields is not going to cut it. But and what disappointed me is after the game, Aaron Glenn was asked a question about if he's going to start Aaron or Justin Fields again next week, and he got like upset at the question. And to me, it's like that is the question. Like you just had negative 10 passing yards as a team. Something's got to give. Either you got to get rid of your offense coordinator or you got to get rid of your quarterback because something's not working.
Well, I mean, I went
And
through.
Garrett Wilson's about one more game away from beating the shit out of somebody on that team.
One more hospital ball away from being in the hospital. So,
Yeah.
but I watched a couple breakdowns on the play on Justin Fields in general over this season so far. The players are getting open. He's not hitting the right spots. He's holding onto that ball. He's causing himself to get sacked. I mean, he's looking at these receivers when he should be throwing it. He hesitates, doesn't throw it, and then looks around for something else. It was pass after pass after pass. These guys were breaking down, and that was the same consistent thing. He's looking that way. He hesitates, doesn't throw the ball, and it always leads into something like a sack or just a bad play in general. So, for whatever, I mean, he has to know in his mind, this is it. This is my last opportunity as a starter in the NFL. You have to, fuck it, let it all go. I mean, let it sling.
That cuts both ways, though. If he thinks it's his last shot, don't make the big mistake.
I'd rather go out swinging than fucking not.
Same
I
with
mean,
me,
even when he's swinging, he's missing. That's why I watched him, and he was throwing wide open. The receiver's running wide open, and he's throwing a yard behind him. Like, I don't think it matters at this point. I think Justin. I think he's just a bad quarterback.
I'm just finally glad it's going to be over after the season.
I think so.
Justin Fields will be no longer. I want
For
to
Aaron-
hear about Justin Fields being a good quarterback. Maybe he'll switch to running back, and he'll probably be pretty decent. But
For Aaron Glenn, though, I think at this point he's just defending. I think he knows, but I also think he doesn't turn to Tyrod because what's Tyrod gonna really do for you? I don't think that matters.
Maybe get you one passing yard and not negative 10.
Right. I think that's just the reality of it. But I think Aaron Glenn might not be in New York very long.
well, that's stupid because dumb.
Bring back Rex Ryan. Come on, let's go.
You doing something with feet?
Well, we go to turn our attention now to week 7. Turn the page, close that chapter on week 6.
All right, here we go.
Week 7
Here we go.
starts tomorrow night, Thursday. They're in Cincinnati. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Dustin Kine already gave his thoughts. He thinks it's gonna be a letdown game.
I'm not saying it's gonna be a letdown game. I'm saying when the Steelers do have a letdown game, it's a game like this. Also, there is a stat out there. Thursday night games, division rival, away. Mike Tomlin's 0-6.
You're about to catch the hands like the Eagles caught the hands last week to a division rival.
I don't
I'm just
see
saying
it.
that stat's out there.
I saw it earlier today too, but
I don't see it. I don't think Trey Hendrickson's gonna play, so I don't see this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a rout.
you think it's gonna be a rout?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know about that.
I would love it to be. I think it's gonna be close. It's a division game. I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah.
They have to know, and I think Joe Flacco gets the ball out of his hands a lot better than Dylan Gabriel. He gets it out quicker, and that's where we fail. Is when the quarterback's able to get that ball out quick. It takes time for our pressure to get to quarterbacks. So
Your defense is definitely gonna be way more tested than last week, but
yeah, I'm just it takes us our pressure longer to get there. It's been proven this year. So I think it's gonna be closer than you think.
I think the saving grace is Bengals defense is a lot worse than the Browns defense.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be able to move the ball easier, especially with Trey. I don't think Trey's gonna play either.
Yeah, you'll
But-
probably have better ground to play on too. So
Yeah, that's a
Dude,
show
I-
about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
everybody wants grass.
Playing on mudslides. Oh,
wants grass.
they're playing on overused grass. That's the issue. Too much going on in the stadium.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't ever make anybody happy. And I was
Well, no.
lose grass.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. London game should see better football this week. You know, real football.
Fuck that. Make it the worst game every single week. Fuck the Brits.
What are you
I enjoy those 9:30 games. I want
say,
it
I
to be
love
good.
9:30
yeah,
kicks.
yeah, me too.
I don't mind the
I wish-
9:30 kick, but make it the worst game of the week.
I
The
wish
British
the
don't
whole
deserve that.
slate started at 9:30.
Hey, all you have to do is move to the West Coast.
I'm about to just for 10 a.m. kicks. And Sunday Night Football's over at 8 p.m. I'm
Yep.
down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that works third shift in Alaska, and he's like, yeah, games come out at like 6, 7 a.m. and I'm like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
No, it should be a better matchup though. Hopefully, I don't know. That last week was technically a close game, but it's sloppy. It was bad.
Who did
Bad
the
football being
Rams
played.
just play? It was like they won.
The Ravens.
17 to okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have to actually play an
Ravens.
offense this
Puka
week.
got hurt.
Yes.
A series.
Yo,
I think, in that
yeah.
game.
Puka didn't practice today,
Nope.
so I'm gonna bet they keep him out this game,
Yeah.
especially going.
I would too,
overseas.
especially going
I
overseas.
imagine You won't see Puka this week.
Agreed.
We got to talk about the toilet bowl, Miami and Cleveland. This should
Dude,
somebody's
no.
gonna get their second win of the season. So
Miami was
wait, does
one
Cleveland
crazy.
have a win?
Yeah.
Cleveland has one.
They beat the Packers.
They beat the Packers.
Joe Flacco beat the Packers.
Yeah, he tried to do it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Or
So
not 2 weeks in a row, but twice.
and also, don't say toilet bowl about Miami. They were one crazy play away from winning that game against the Chargers last week. And mind you, I said that was gonna be an upset, and I am so pissed that didn't hit because I called that. You called me a crackhead. So watch your mouth. I know ball.
Miami still sucks.
That's
I
fine.
think it was more. I think it was more of an indictment on the Chargers than it is Miami.
Yeah.
Miami's coach will be the next coach fired. Which we didn't even talk about that, but that's
Miami,
No, we did.
Miami Mike.
okay. Philadelphia, Minnesota. In
No, who's starting for Minnesota?
I think it's gonna be Wentz. JJ didn't practice today. Or wait,
Okay.
I think he might have been limited. Sorry.
He was limited today. Yes, and Wentz was a full participant. Yeah, I think we're about to get a Wentz revenge game. Sounds terrible for me coming off these past 2 weeks.
I don't know. I'm just wanting to know which one of your corners is gonna stop Addison
JJ?
or Jefferson.
Yeah,
What's Quinion? Is he hurt? Is he out?
nice. He practiced full participant today. Jalen Carter full participant. Landon Dickerson full participant. So
Yeah.
Is Van
We're
Ginkel
gonna keep
playing?
running Landon Dickinson out there.
no, I wish they would just put him in IR, let him sit for a month. That's what they should have done since the beginning of the season.
Is Van Ginkel gonna play?
No, I think he's
I-
on IR.
I said
Is
he's
he
in
on
IR
there?
too.
Okay, I
Yeah.
couldn't remember not
I
if he
think they
was.
put him on IR. Yeah, but the problem is they don't. Philly doesn't have a second corner. Like,
No.
absolutely do not have a second corner.
At all.
And
Yeah.
against those weapons, I'm not exactly sure. This
Their
could be
only
ugly.
the only saving grace is Wentz likes to hold the ball, and it's just make him hold the ball for 1 extra second.
I agree with you. The quarterback playing Minnesota is not very good. Man,
Yeah.
if only they had a quarterback there last year that they could have just signed. I don't know.
JJ was their guy, okay? They wanted two JJs.
Yeah, JJ was your guy too. Denver, New York Giants. That could be a pretty decent game. Daddy Bart,
That's definitely a great game.
CTE Cam.
The real exciting whites.
Yeah,
Oh, don't disrespect the real exciting whites like that. That's crazy.
they've definitely taken the white team up a level. Let's just put
It's
it
because
that way.
they're on offense, though. This is an
Hey.
unfair advantage.
It's okay. Cam's halfway through his career. It's all right.
That was great. Oh, that was a good one.
Shit, that was a good one. Oh, shit. No, I do agree. I think it'll be a good game. I never want to root for the Giants. They do look good, which sucks for me, but
I just love that Cam's good because I wanted him on the Lions so bad.
I wanted him in the Steelers.
Because
What
he's
is-
just that guy who just never quits, man. And that
you know,
that's my dude.
you're gonna run the wing T. You're gonna run
That's
three
right.
running backs.
Let's do it. I don't
That's the
care.
grit.
That guy defines grit.
Yeah. I think he's great. I do believe what I said the other day. I don't think his career is going to be very long because of the way he plays, though. Like,
I don't
that can
believe
only last so long.
I don't believe that. That man is built for this. And he's dumb enough to keep going. Indy and the
point.
Chargers. This should be a decent game. I know the Chargers are hurt, but they come and play. I think Indy wins this, though.
I don't know, man.
Well, Chargers don't have fans, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I don't feel good about the Chargers. Like, their offense isn't hurt. I mean, their line's a little hurt, but, like, their receivers are
They don't have a
there.
running back. Well, they have Fidel.
That's
Played
fine.
good,
Haskins
was
played
Miami.
fine. Haskins was.
Miami.
That's fair. That's fair.
They haven't
But
stopped
still,
a running back this whole year.
you have Justin Herbert. If he's as great as everyone says he is, you got to do something.
Is Johnson going to play? He didn't play last week, right?
I haven't even looked at that. I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know he's still questionable. I looked at that part. I didn't look into him specifically yet.
He needs to. If he plays, they'll have a way better chance.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the Colts are.
The
They're
Chargers got
wrong.
a good defense. Decent defense.
Who
yeah.
the Chargers?
Yeah, they're decent defense. Yeah.
Well, they got Minter, bro.
Yeah, that shell defense. I wish.
Yeah, they're just running.
I wish he
everybody's
was still at
running these days.
Michigan.
Sunday night football should be a decent one. Atlanta at San Francisco. I don't know what to make of Atlanta. Beating Buffalo was not on my bingo card, so
This is a game where I think they can start to separate themselves if they can get a win here.
I
You
think
know-
Mac Jones is starting again.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt
I'm
Mac
not sure
Jones.
what they do with Brock Purdy, bro.
They keep Brock Purdy. Mac Jones is. Yeah.
I'm not even saying that, but just like, and this has been happening for Brock Purdy's whole career. It just doesn't sound like they're excited about the guy.
No, he's a 7th round pick.
I don't get a feel good vibe there. That's for sure.
I don't know, but I don't like Michael Penix. Still think Kirk Cousins should be starting there.
Dude, he looks like his throwing, his motion, it's slow. It doesn't look right.
That's because he's left-handed.
No.
Ball
no.
comes out with some zip though. His
Yeah.
slant that he had to London.
Tyler, I grew up watching Mike Vick. You can't tell me about no lefties, baby. Come on. Slinging that rock.
Won't
It-
talk to you
it
about
just-
dogs, but
It looks forced, but
this does kind of bring up back to the trade thing, though. Why hold on to Kirk at this point?
veteran leadership.
In case Penix goes down.
Can't move the contract.
Kirk's too nice. He just
Well, they should be.
he'll sit there and show Penix everything.
Yeah.
How to not win playoff games.
And Penix happens to break his leg, then there you got Kirk. And I think they can get out of his
RG3 all
contract
over
at this
again.
point.
No, they can't. No way. They guaranteed like
no.
almost all of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, wasn't it like 3 years, 150?
Oh, it's 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Really, in year 2.
I thought it was
That
3
dead
years. I was
cap's gonna
thinking.
be huge.
Yeah,
Right, I was
yeah.
thinking if you were in year 2 of the 3rd, then having a dead cap for a year wouldn't be as bad. But if it's 4, that sucks.
And I don't think Kirk's really complaining. I think he's kind of stepping into that next role.
Yeah, I mean he's making $50 million to sit there, bro.
Yeah,
you
I really-
complaining?
Yeah.
I ain't.
I bet he's happy. Very
I think
happy.
San Fran wins this game. San Fran wins this game though.
I don't know, man. I don't believe in you believe in San Fran for some reason.
I don't really believe in them. Like
Bourne's
Do you believe
balling,
in them?
dude.
I just don't believe in Atlanta either. I don't really know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I think this is a game that I definitely want to watch. It's a game that I think Atlanta, if they win it, decidingly win it, they can start to maybe say, hey, maybe we're a little legit.
I agree with that. Yeah, but same thing with Atlanta. I mean, with San Fran, though, right?
Yeah, but they keep losing someone each week. Like how
Yeah.
I think I said that last week. Like how long
I
can you
know.
do it for?
And then Fred
Like,
went out.
Yeah,
How
Fred
long-
went down.
Fred went out there
Yeah.
and broke the crap out of
How
his
long until Ayuk's
Yeah.
back? I mean, what?
He's
What
supposed to be
about
back
Kittle?
after. They're supposed to. Kittle was supposed to be back this week. They have a bye week next week, and they said
That's
Ayuk
what
was supposed. Yeah, bye week said Ayuk was supposed to be back by after their bye week. So technically they're supposed to be back, but the last report from Kyle said that they weren't even close either. So I have no idea. But they also lie all the time in
God.
Niner land. So I don't know.
Well, that takes us to Monday night.
We're in the
Probably the
Black
best
Unions.
game.
I saw too. I think.
Probably the best game of the week, Tampa at Detroit. And it does look like we're going to be wearing the all blacks
The chromatics.
with the blue helmets.
It's a great look. It is. I mean, I'm not even a Lions fan, but it's a great look.
Detroit being down corners is probably the best matchup for this because Tampa's going to be without every single wide receiver on their roster. So nobody's really scared of Mike Evans at his old age. And
No, I think he's
Is he-
out.
Is he playing? I thought he was out. Yeah.
they said they were going to try and get him going.
But you have Godwin out. You have
Is
your
Ibuka, I think Ibuka's going to be out.
yeah.
I'm checking right now.
They're showing that they're
They
The
shouldn't
last
have
I read on
practiced
it-
today.
yeah.
They won't start practicing until tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true.
Same with Detroit.
But everything I read so far is that it's looking like he's not going to be in Ibuka.
They
Yeah,
were
it's-
supposed to be getting an MRI yesterday, I believe, on it.
Expected to miss some time.
Hamstring. It's hamstring, isn't it?
Yeah, all these hamstrings, man.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot of
soft
hamstring
tissues.
injuries this year. Yeah, soft tissue.
Yeah, soft tissues is. I mean, don't get me wrong. Big Show's Big Show. You know, he'll come to play no matter who's out there. But I mean, Detroit's gonna be pissed off. I'm not sure I want to play it. I mean, St. Brown's probably gonna go for stupid numbers after dropping that ball. It's gonna be should be pretty ugly.
You think it's gonna be ugly? I think it's gonna be a battle of the injuries.
Well, now that
Banged
we
up
have that
quarterbacks.
homer take out of the way,
I
We're getting a lean back too.
they're giving you guys 5.5 too.
Yeah.
They're not stupid, bro. We're getting a lean back. We're only down corners. Our whole offense is healthy. Probably Decker might even play. No. Doesn't really matter though, because Skipper played great ball.
yeah.
The opening
I think the
line-
Lions win, but I don't know if they're gonna smack them like that. I think if your defense wasn't, if you have no corners and you lost Brian Branch too, like that's
Yeah, we might be able
huge.
safeties too. Kirby might not play.
Right. That's a whole. It's
I
a,
think you need a week of Kirby off. I mean,
I 100% agree. That's what I asked last week. Why'd they put him in? Why
Yeah,
they let
our
him
guys
play?
don't think like that, bro. We play ball.
yeah, but it's a lot. But that's a.
You're
this
gonna end
is
up
where
like the
it gets you.
Niners.
Right. Yeah.
You're gonna end up
Exactly.
like the
dude.
Niners.
I mean,
he'll be all right.
it's all grit until you have nobody left to fill the team.
yeah.
He's fine. Kirby's fine.
By the way, we don't really need to talk about this game at all, but Vegas at KC. KC's getting 12.5.
Stupid line into the NFL.
That is
I don't ever
wild to
touch
me.
lines like that in the NFL.
Yeah, I just read that and I was like, "Wait, is that a typo?" No, that's right. Okay, holy cow.
They're at home, right? Okay. Yeah. That's
It's
wild.
in KC.
Yeah, Kansas City's gonna beat the shit out of them, but I'm not. I don't touch lines like that. I mean, that's a good line. It's a. The Raiders are
You think it's fair?
terrible. Yeah, it's fair. They could probably
The Raiders
push
are
it to 15
bad.
and a half, and people would bet on that.
yeah. I agree.
The Raiders are so bad.
Wasting talent.
Then we have the
Wait.
Midnighter,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Midnighter.
What do you mean the Midnighter? What's that?
the 10 p.m. start out here on the Eastern
I'll
time.
be asleep. I promise you, I'll be asleep.
I'll
As
be
soon as
asleep
the-
too.
As soon as the Lions game's over, I am going to bed.
It doesn't work for us Eastern Time boys.
I'm so sick of late games. I can't even tell you. Like Friday, Tigers game till 2:00 in the morning.
That was wild. Yeah.
Sunday, Sunday night football. I mean, I'm not getting to bed till midnight, guys.
Yeah.
I'm old. I gotta get to bed.
Here's the thing: we should make this a TikTok. I want somebody out west to tell me how much do you love getting your NFL games on the Pacific time, because I want to know. Like, what do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you wish it was different? Because I'm sorry, Eastern time, getting these 10 o'clock games, I can't stay awake. I got 2 small kids. I work in the morning. I don't get enough sleep as it is, right? So
I think there's two ways. I think there's two ways to look at this though, because watching on TV, yes, I'd love everything to start earlier, but think about it like when the Tigers would play in Seattle, and it was a 5:00 start our time. Imagine going to a game at 2 p.m. on a Thursday. It's a playoff game, a huge playoff game.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's TV viewing great.
did you watch those Tiger games that went to 1 o'clock in the morning?
I watched the entire game.
Same. I did it as well.
I did too.
I was
but
up, butt cheeks clenched,
Yeah.
for
pissed
nothing.
off after we lost.
For nothing. I was pissed. I woke up next day. I was like, I was so pissed. I stayed up until and watched that shit.
Giving
But
yourself
yeah,
a
but then
hemorrhoid
it's-
for no reason.
And then it's Sunday night football, and then now next week it's Monday night football. Like the game's not gonna go over till like 10:30. Like guys, I'm trying to be in bed.
Yeah.
If my team's on, I'm not in bed. I'm standing around. I'm pacing around. You know, sweating, scratching the neck. Like, you know, I'm just doing it
All
all.
right, Tyrone Biggums, chill out,
And,
bro.
Well, yeah. So the late night game, Seattle wins that.
Oh, that's what
we're
we were
playing
talking
too
about. We went off on a tangent there for a second. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
We
Thought I
reeled
yeah,
that
but
back
win
in.
that.
we reeled
thought
that
I'd go
back
full
in.
circle back in it. But that's week 7. And week 6, close the book on week 6. So we're third of the way through the year.
No.
We are getting closer to no football season, which is depressing. So, but we'll love it while it's here.
Still got a few months.
And go Detroit. No other team matters in the NFL.
That's crazy.
I'm about to start just calling you Homer. Change your name to Homer on here.
So you know what? Next week we might talk about Michigan because we play Michigan State. We might talk about them then.
No.
Like
That's
that.
a toilet bowl.
We might be able to. They might be able to like get their coach fired.
Let's see how the Washington game goes.
Feel you.
I don't know. I'd like to stick to the NFL, but yeah, sure, maybe we can have a little talk about that game. But yeah, no.
But you
I'm
think we're not
enjoying
going
it.
to talk about the Michigan Ohio State game?
I don't know if I want to this year right now, the way they look. Have you watched those games? Have you watched the games?
How many days has it been?
Over 2,000?
Yep.
We ain't giving that up till it's
Yeah.
gone.
Cherish it.
Bucko.
Cherish it.
Yeah.
They call me daddy until I say you don't call me daddy.
Yeah.
All
alright?
right, yeah.
All right, well,
Alright.
that's week 7, week 6, episode 6, week 7. I don't know, 6, 7. I don't know.
No, don't do that.
But
God, your daughter's cringing right now.
follow us on the TikTok. Catch us on YouTube. And we'll see you next week for week 8, episode 6.
Over and out.